Hello, thank you for being in a new video. This time I'm unboxing the Motorola Edge 40 Neo. Let's get started. This device emits a scent. That's a feature that Motorola has recently put on their devices. So the unboxing experience includes scent. I can't convey the scent through the video though. The launch price of this device in Mexico has been 7,999 pesos. On the screen you see the reference price in dollars. But remember that the prices here are not the same as there. It is a very competitive price considering all the specifications it comes with. But let's see what comes in the box. Right now, the atmosphere smells like you're walking into a store and you're being offered perfume. On the top of the box comes this other box-like envelope. It should be noted that in this Edge series, Motorola always points out that its packaging comes without plastics and with environmentally friendly ink. To begin with, we find the usual papers, quick guide, tool to remove the tray, and watch out because from here it is already anticipating that it will come with wireless headphones included in the box. They also include a case with a nice color. As you can see, it is a translucent case that is in blue color, honestly nice. Now let's get right down to the phone.
Hello, Moto.
It is already here with us, and as you know, Motorola has had a recent collaboration with Pantone, so this device arrives with the color Canil Bay. A very nice blue color. Honestly, it also feels great to the touch because of the synthetic leather finish it has. However, it is a slightly softer finish compared to the finish we see in the G series devices that also have synthetic leather, but here the touch is much softer and very nice. The truth is that this cell phone is one of the ones that I have liked the most lately, not only for its specifications but even for its design. Let's turn it on and see what else comes in the box. As you can see, we have the charger, which is 68 watts, and also the cable, which is from USB-C to USB-C, giving a modern look and also a nice experience because the two ends are exactly the same. Right off the bat, it is appreciated that they do include charger in the box because they give us a pretty good experience, and all these accessories also have scent. And now look at what we have in this last box, which I was already anticipating: wireless headphones. It is quite surprising because for many generations manufacturers mostly stopped including wired headphones and simply included charger and cable. Later they removed the charger as well, and now they don't include any of that, but Motorola is including both the charger and these totally wireless headphones. So let's take it out so we can get to know them a little bit better. Of course, we are talking about headphones that are quite simple in their construction. They feel very simple, they don't feel like ultra quality headphones. But the detail here is that they do come included in the box. They are not charging you for them separately, and in itself, the device already considered it quite attractive because it is not a device that is too expensive. Then, consider also that you would not have to buy headphones separately, nor charger separately. Let me put all this away and we'll be back to take a closer look at the cell phone. Oh well, I forgot that also included are these adapters for the headphone jacks. So you can put the size that best fits your ear. That's it, here I have the device configured, and notice that with the case on it looks very nice. Unlike other devices that include rather ugly cases. It looks like Motorola has listened to us, and the case matches well with the native design of this device. Its screen is 6.55 inches in its diagonal. It has full HD plus resolution and its refresh rate is 144 Hz. It is even a display that supports HDR10 content. So everywhere you look at it, it's a spectacular display for a device at this price point. In this leatherette edition, it's 7.89 millimeters thick and weighs 172 grams. But in other colors, it comes in a glass edition, but there is another edition that does not have vegan leather, where you are going to find even a thinner and lighter design. The front camera is 13 megapixels. And on the back, we find 50 megapixel main camera with optical stabilizer and a 13 megapixel ultra-wide angle camera with f2.2 aperture and 120 degrees wide. So we do not have a special zoom camera, but at least we do have two useful cameras, unlike other devices that in this price rank still integrate useless cameras that I call marketing cameras. Let's take a first impressions look at this camera, since before taking the picture it still doesn't look well optimized. But after taking the picture, I think it balances lights and shadows well, giving a quite natural result. They look like good quality selfies, although I must tell you that, despite being a 16 megapixel camera, in automatic mode, the photos are actually 8 megapixels. It has two wide angles, so the pictures from the front camera, I think overall I could tell you that it's not going to disappoint and it's going to get a good result. The 50 megapixel camera is enabled with a special configuration, but it does allow you to take advantage of the information from this sensor very well. The truth is that it is one of the most impressive devices in this price range with respect to the level of detail it can achieve in your photos. The truth is that I really like the quality it has. This is a picture with the main camera, and now you have a picture with the ultra-wide camera. Look at the differences. It seems that the color rendition changes. In that sense, I did not like it very much, but notice how it offers a much greater amplitude. So I think it will be a very useful camera in this sense of amplitude. Although in the review I will do a more extensive test to see if it really maintains color consistency. This is a macro photograph taken with the main camera. I think the quality is very good. Even if you do a little digital zoom, we still have very good texture, and with respect to the ultra wide camera, in this case has autofocus, so you can get a little closer. But the truth is, I think I prefer to take pictures with the main camera, because this ultra wide camera is not convincing me in color. Plus it has less light input, so it can cause that the pictures do not come out well defined. But I insist that in the review I will do a more detailed test. Finally, let's see a little bit about the zoom. Here we have a 2x digital zoom and the maximum is 8x. It seems to me that it manages to maintain a good definition, but it is not going to be the most spectacular of this device. Despite that, although 8x sounds like a very short range, fortunately I think it is a well-used 8x, unlike other devices that could let you 10x, but you see an exaggeratedly forced zoom. However, here it does look good quality. This device does allow us to record video in 4K even in the front camera. The battery is 5000 milliamps, and as you saw a moment ago, it supports 68 watts charging. It also includes Android 13. With several options added by Motorola, which does not modify the aesthetics much, but lately it has added interesting options such as Family Space, also Moto Connect, Moto Secure, and Ready For. However, it also seems that we have several junk applications and games, although fortunately we can uninstall them, but it is quite annoying that they add so many applications that we do not consider useful. Although this is a practice that many manufacturers also do, and fortunately in the case of Motorola does allow us to uninstall what we consider totally unnecessary. I was forgetting to tell you that this device is also IP68 certified, so in case it gets dropped into the water and submerged, it has a very high chance of survival. And this is a very uncommon feature in devices of this price, so I think it is one of the most attractive devices. Also, the storage is 256 gigabytes. That's a very positive thing. But not only that, but also the system has very little space used, having only 18 gigabytes when you've just turned it on, already connected to the internet, having updated all the applications. So the storage space, I think, is another one of its strongest and most attractive points, and it also has 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is another one of its strongest points, also considering that the system is extremely clean and light, without adding too many things, and therefore the experience I think will be supreme. Finally, let's do the test to see more or less how much power this processor, which is the MediaTek Dimensity 7030, can get. We'll come back when this test is over. We already have the results here, which without a doubt give us to understand that this is a considerably powerful processor. 1056 in single core and 2556 in multi-core. Numbers that I consider to be more or less close to the Snapdragon 778. So it is a processor that I think for this price comes very well, although I do not know how it will do in games. I'll tell you about that in the review, since MediaTek processors are usually pretty good in applications but not so good in games. Anyway, I'll tell you more details in the review. For the moment, we have reached the end of this video. If you liked it, you know you can tell us about it, and we'll see you next time.